Good morning, this is Noble Struggle here. We're continuing the Siege of Kamino Part 46. Last we left off, we were on round 16. Now we're in Armada. So let's go ahead and flip those dials in 3, 2. There we go. Alrighty, with that, now let's go ahead and Republic goes first. And it looks like they are in range of only the blue and red dice. So that's one blue, one red rolling in. Oh wait, their token is extra squadrons. So first, they'll be able to command this guy right here to go ahead and move into the side of these squids. And Dingo pushes in. Let's see what he rolls. One hit, and it's a win. It's a hit, so that kills the squids, and they are finally destroyed. And with that, the Republic has now won the battle in Armada. Now this is only going to act as sending reinforcements to the ground. I have thought about it, and from my thoughts, this is what will happen next. It will be many turns before anything these guys release get to the squids. So therefore, it's going to be the wave of saving. And for that reason, they will not deploy any LATs this round. Well, yes, they will not deploy any LATs this round, but next round they'll be able to deploy at least one, if not two, LATs to this battle going into here, along with having these two groups here, maybe one group of V19s. But for those guys to get all the way down there, it's going to take 3 or 4 turns. The Republic may not win in 3 or 4 turns, but this is the dramatic close of the game. So now the pressure is on for the Separatists to either take all objectives, get the Ventress off of the planet, or eliminate all the ground troops in the Starwars Legion. Let's go ahead now and move over to Star Wars Xwing round 16. Setting all dials in 3, 2, 1. Wait a moment. Whoa. I got a little bit too trigger happy. These guys still have to move. They at least have to move. Gosh, dang it. Alright. Continuity back over to here. Alrighty, it looks like this vendor's trying to turn around, but it's going way too fast at the moment. So, it is basically going to be going off the board next round and then joining back in again, which will delay its LAT. And the Pelta just pushes up 2 or whatnot. He revealed a concentrated fire action. But everything is good there. Now, for Awesome Dice to go ahead and take his Arc 170s over to this way. But like I said, it's going to take so many turns for them to actually reach down there. They're either going to be the saviors or they're going to see a bunch of chaos down below. Now back to traditional actual dials of Xwing. This time for real. Resolving one effect from last time. Tractor beam pulls the Y-Wing closer. Alrighty, now let's begin with the first one. Is going to be the number 2 LAT. And he pushed a 4 forward, gaining another stress, but because this is the boundary of the board, for what I'm calling it, he made it in. So now he'll be able to deploy his troops out on the battlefield here. Alrighty, some things to consider. He has double stress, so it's not going to be controlled landing. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I remember those. Rolling. 2. 1, 2, 3. He'll deploy right there. And Cody, Waxer, and Boyle, and a group of ARCs from the 501st, and a clone mercenary named Nex is out here as well. Alright, remember we are in homebrew rules. And I was debating, do I give Waxer and Boyle the special forces or the trooper token? And I'm going to actually give this group of 3, Waxer, Boyle, and Nex, the special forces token. And they will act as ARC troopers for rolling what their stuff is for this battle report. And Nex will actually roll a DC-15 clones rifle for that, so making a small, unique squad. Well, let's move into the rest of this now. This V-Wing went ahead and did a 3 slight and then focused. Hyena Bomber doing a 1 hard turn and then calculating. LAT doing a 3 slight and then focusing. As recording this, another thought came to mind. This Pelta really didn't do anything. Its action kind of was invalid or null and void. So it will spend its action actually summoning an LAT, by the way. Anywho, over to here. This Hyena Bomber deploying its Proton Bomb, and then doing a 3 hard maneuver. This Arc 170 doing a 2 hard left, and then focusing. The group of triads crash into each other, and because of their formation, not all of them would have crashed. So we're going to do a little bit of weirdness here. We're going to say that this arc can shoot at 2 out of the 3 of these ships, and these guys can shoot 2 out of the 3 into this. Next up is the Y-Wing bomber. Oh my lord. Looks like a 1 forward. It loses its stress and will target lock this squid. And lastly, for the Republic, this Arc 170 will do a 2 hard to the left. It will retain its stress though. This squid's just fine. That's gone. This squid's going next. And it's docked its troops as well. For the sake of ease, just because we have another squid out of here and it's a little bit different than the LATs, I'm going to deploy these troops when we move into legions around, just so I don't forget, oh, did I do that, etc. Moving on. These guys will perform both a double focus. This squid pushes up 5 and will target lock the Y-Wing bomber and focus. Now this is technically as far as this squid goes, but for the sake of it, it's over that battle line as well and way into there past what those guys would be. So I'm fine with saying this guy is into here, but that doesn't look right? Now that looks a little bit more cinematic. We got this squid now landing onto here. If there's any ever legion on the bottom there, they'll just move across the template. We'll just call that good. But that squid is now docked into the center of the city. But because he's in the center of the city, he gets his own dial for... No, we'll have him attack just an Xwing. We won't confuse it in Legion. He will just attack an Xwing towards some enemy troops. And with that, the 2 LATs from there and here pushed inwards. This is now about 2 turns away, and this LAT's landing onto the battlefield. It's not stressed, it wasn't under fire, so it's just got to find a good place to land now. And General Stryker and Brandon, another ARC trooper, land right here to be able to either assess and help Rex and all them, Rex, Echoes, and 5, and Ahsoka, or help General Kenobi over here. Alrighty, we found the dial. I'm getting to the point now where I'm worried if I got enough dials for everybody. With that though, that is all X-Wing moved. And now let's go ahead into the shooting phase. Holy crap. First up, arc into Hyena Bomber, rolling. That's not bad. That is 1 damage. It's now only at 2 life remaining. Alright, Y-Wing Bomber into Squid. I hit and crit. Although this guy's barely damaged, so that just all went into shields. Alright, Arc 170 into the side try. That's not bad. He'll use that focus to turn that to a hit. Given that 3 hits kills 1 Tri-Droid. This Tri-Droid doing reactive fire up against him. That is a bit. That's 2 crits. But those just go right into the shields. He is okay. LAT from side to squid. Rolling. That's a hit. And we will turn that focus to that. That's 2 hits onto that squid. It is now down to only 9 health remaining. Hyena Bomber in the V-Wing. Rolling. That is a V-Wing now in the squid. That is a hit and crit. Alrighty. That's a disable turn. Which he'll disable this one right here. And with that... he gets 1 fewer energy next turn. Now it's the squid's turn. We'll have this squid go ahead and attack into those arcs in the front. That's nothing. It'll use up its bonus energy to use its tentacles to attack this group of Echoes and 5s. They do have cover 1. Ooh, that goes away, but they have to roll a defense dice for that cover, rolling for cover. They do not get it. One of the clones go down, and that's Anderson. So that's only Echo remaining. And now the other squid attack into Echo still standing. That's 2 hits coming in. Oh, man. No, we can't lose Echo due to a squid. Let's see. Okay, 1 for the cover, 1 for the block. We are just fine. This squid can't attack with tentacles in because there's friendlies in the zone. No targets, no targets, no targets this way. Squid tentacles in the back to the Y-Wing. Rolling for Y-Wing attack. That turns to that. Reroll there. That is 2 crits coming in. And that is a dead Y-Wing bomber. And with that, oh, one last thing. This guy pushed up 2 for the bonus energy use. And now I'll see you guys next time in the Siege of Kamino, where we go to Starwars Legion, where 3 more units are going to be spawning for the Separatists and 1 more for the Republic. It's about to get insane.